Hello, I am Judy P. McCormick. Today, we're going to analyze New York 311 service requests. Our agenda for today is that first we have a look at overview of New York 311 service requests, then throw in some macro numbers, and then we're digging deep into what's happening in each borough, the pressing issues our top agencies are dealing with, and which borough requests most of our agencies' time. And we analyze whether New York City Council is efficient or not, and look at seasonal spikes which link to the issues. Hopefully, we can draw some conclusions and suggestions. New York City Council 311 service request gives access to non-emergency city services, as well as information about city government programs. Our data sets are from January 2018 to April this year. We're going to analyze over 8 million requests using Tableau. Here are some big numbers. Total requests for the last 40 months is 8.5 million requests, which 8.1 million requests have already been solved with 95% case resolved rate, which is excellent. Average days to resolve each case is 10 days, and average request per month is 302,000 requests. There are 144 request types. The most popular one is noise from residential, heat and water issue, heat and hot water issue, and illegal parking requests. Let's dig in deep. Let's look at noise from residential. Looks like this yellow circle, Bronx, takes the crown to be the noisiest borough, has noisiest neighbors. Let's have a look at noise from street and sidewalk. The big circle here, blue, is Manhattan. No surprise here, Manhattan has the noisiest street and sidewalk. Unsanitary condition. Brooklyn has 75,000 requests compared to Bronx 74,000. So both Brooklyn and Bronx are dirty boroughs. And then we look at the street light conditions. Here, Brooklyn has submitted 55,000 requests and the Queens, 58. Looks like Queens is the darkest borough among them all. Let's check air quality. It looks like the big dots here, Manhattan, 8,000 requests compared to 7,000, I think, and Queens, 5,000. So Manhattan has the worst air quality. There's no surprise there. Now, let's look at the main issues our top 5 agencies are dealing with. The top 5 agencies are ranked in terms of the cases, number of cases they are dealing with. The top number 1 is New York City Police Department, NYPD, followed by Department of Housing and Preservation Development. Let's have a look at NYPD. The top issues they are dealing with is noise from residential, illegal parking, and blocked driveway. Let's have a look at each borough, how they're demanding our agency's time. Let's look at NYPD. NYPD spend most of the time dealing with issues happening in Brooklyn, followed by Queens, Bronx, and Manhattan. Looks like Staten Island is the safest place to be. Now let's check if New York City Council is efficient or not. Over the last 40 months, the most popular request channel for submitting 311 is this yellow line, which is online. Online submission is the most popular channel. And over the last 40 months, average days to resolve the case has been dropped from 12 days to 3 days, and with 95% case resolve rate. I think New York City Council has done an excellent job. This is a chart for the last 40 months, the service requests. Let's look at a few spikes here. In 2020, the spike here, August 2020, mid of summer, and middle of a lockdown. The major issue here is this light blue color, which is noise from residential. I think it's during the New York COVID restrictions, most people are working and studying from home. So hence more noise from your neighbors. Let's look at 2019 spike here. November, mid of the winter. The major issue here is orange color. Orange represents heat and hot water issue in the middle of winter. Another spike here, January 2019, middle of winter again. Major issue here, orange here, heat and hot water issue. Spike here, January again, which is middle of winter. Major issue, orange color, heat and hot water. So it's easy to conclude. In winter time, the major issues are heat and hot water issue. In summertime, major issues are from noise from your neighbors. So we can see the New York City Council is quite efficient because it takes only 3 days to close the cases with 95% resolve rate. NYPD deals with most requests. And issues that concerns New Yorkers most are residential noise. Now let's break down to boroughs. Bronx has the noisiest neighbors. Manhattan has the noisiest streets. Brooklyn is the dirtiest. Queens is the darkest. Brooklyn is the most demanding. Manhattan has the worst air quality. And Brooklyn is frequented the most by police. So the major issues face New Yorkers in summer, it's noise from neighbors and the streets. In winter, it is heat and hot water. So if New York City Council can fix those issues, then New York City could take the crown from Melbourne to be the world's most livable city. Thank you.